Is defined as any individual who kidnaps men, women, and children and demands that they are to be sold into slavery for their own purpose. They mostly use them for sexual pleasure.
Act. What is done? Examples: transportation, transfer, harboring, or receipt of persons.
Means, how it is done, threat or use of force, abduction, fraud, deception, abuse of power or position of vulnerability, giving or receiving of payments and benefits used to control a person.
Purpose, why it is done, to exploit victims, examples, in prostitution, other forms of sexual exploitation, forced labor or services, slavery, servitude, or removal of organs from a person.
Affect the victim, but it also affects the world. Renewal Forum states that the victims from at least 127 countries have been found to be exploited in 137 states.
79% of human trafficking is sexual exploitation, and 18% is forced labor. Worldwide, almost 20% of all trafficking victims are children.
The women who are victimized suffer from health problems, physical abuse, and exhaustion, leaving them scarred for life.
Larger society is affected because residents of the area may be friends, acquaintances, or family with the victim.
The vices that motivate this injustice are greed, which is a very excessive desire, and pride, which is believing that one is essentially better than others. One tragic story that we have all been aware of is the kidnapping of the Nigerian girls. Those on Twitter may be familiar with the hashtag #BringOurGirlsBack. On April 16, 2014, 300 Nigerian girls were kidnapped by exterminists.
This global outrage has shown a widespread interest by the help of us, the people, looking to help those who were kidnapped. Hope is a virtue that explains human trafficking. It is to wish for something with expectation.
Hope gives you strength when in risky situations. It's not something you can buy at a store or just develop.
The best and only thing you can do is pray. God is there for us when we need Him. There is always a brighter side to your problem.
I needed to earn enough money for my daughter for her school, and I was told about a good job in England, so me and two others took it. We were picked up and driven to a port. We went on a ferry to England. When we arrived, they said we were going to work for good money, so we worked very hard for long hours to finish the job well. But when we finished, we never got paid. Instead, we were locked up. They forced us to do more work. They would beat us and threaten us if we didn't finish the work. We couldn't go anywhere because they took our passports, ID, and money. We were stuck. I felt hopeless, totally powerless. At this time, I knew I was a slave. I felt very sick, hungry, and tired all the time. I was sold from person to person, bartered for right in front of my face. I heard a man say I wasn't even worth 300. I felt worthless, like rubbish on the floor. I wished that I could die, that it could all be behind. I finally decided I would rather be killed trying to escape than stay.
We all have the power to stop human trafficking. No act is too small. Help whenever you can, and for guidance, we have developed a list of ideas of what you can do.
Take action on your school campus. Develop a club or a group to help other students in and off campus receive the message and spread the word.
Educate yourself and others. Worldwide, there are nearly 2 million children involved in the commercial sex trade.
It has been estimated that 80% of human trafficking victims are women and girls, but that doesn't mean that men aren't involved. Learn to be comfortable with yourself. Be confident in speaking with others. Volunteer to speak at churches or school functions. Get the word out there.
We refuse to abandon the least, the last, and the lost. We believe freedom is worth the fight. We believe justice is non-negotiable.